Hello, how's it going, everybody? This is Etho. Just been relaxing here, enjoying my time, practicing my fishing. I'm getting better at it. Apparently, this still does work. I just was doing it wrong. So I think that the trick is I gotta pull back as soon as it hits them, like almost the same instant. Like that, yeah. Aha! I'm getting the hang of it. Oh no, you hit something. Oh well. See, if I wait too long, they do that. That's no good. My position here might not be the best. I think I have to, because they keep hitting that thing in the middle. It still works from up on the UFO too. I found out. I just love that so much. That was awesome. Oh, come on! I'm so finicky about it now. I keep pulling back before I should. Don't get the baby cows. You lose points if you get the baby cows. It's not their time yet. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Ah, lost a point. Oh, baby. Don't want the babies. There we go. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, I almost hit a baby there. That was close. Accidentally got a guy up there. Don't think he's ever going to come down from there. So he's going to guard the map from now on. Um, yeah, it's pretty fun, though. Ooh, 30 levels. Woohoo! Awesome. We should enchant something. Let's go enchant a book. To start off with here. Also been thinking about ideas for Wilson. Thank you everyone that sent me feedback about the whole him making like emotional sounds. And the music experts sort of confirmed my suspicions. Oh, this I was trying something here with the buttons. I was gonna name. Wait a second. Let me explain what this is about. There might be one that is named actually. Let me. Oh, maybe not. I had a button in these item frames, and I had a button, like a real button over top that you could press. Um, like that. um, I thought that was going to be cool. Like I would name this button shovel, put that in, it would get hidden behind the button, and then when I would hover my cursor over top of it, it would say shovel above the button, right? I thought that was going to work. But it turns out when I go to click it now, it just rotates the the button inside the item frame instead of actually pushing the button down, so that does not work. Which one is book? I think this one I named book. Yeah. See, I named this book. For some reason, it also doesn't display book all the time either when I hover over it. Anyway, it was a failed idea. It doesn't work. So let's get our book. Let's do 30. Power 4, kind of crummy. Not really what I wanted, but that happens. Where'd it go? I must have had it. I got it here. Okay, so UFO seems to be working now. That's great. Have some fun with that again. I also took a look at my old sheep farm over here. I don't use it very much because it broke sort of right after I built it, so yeah, kind of stinks. I find that happens a lot. Whenever I make something and put a lot of thought into it, it like will break almost immediately afterwards. It's not super badly broken. There's a few things wrong with it now. Maybe I'll try to demonstrate it. So one of the things that changed is, like, you see how far that wool hopped there? Before, when I made this, it would only go within a 3x3 area around here, which was really important to the design. And now it just flies all over the place. And when I hit the item collection, water here. Let's see if it'll happen. Water comes down just long enough where it should wash all the wool down the grates without drowning the sheep. Which for the most part does happen, exactly, except now, I don't know why this happens. I guess it's because it jumps out of the 3x3 area. It goes down here, and wool can end up in the middle now, which isn't good. So I almost wonder Probably all I need to do is just have like some slabs. Maybe not. Running down now. Trying to figure out how to fix it. Okay, the water comes down here. Let's just see what happens. Don't kill the sheep. Okay, if I do that, yeah, you see it's pushing the wool then, I think, but oops. I bet if wool was here, it would still get stuck. Yeah, it just pushes it right against there. So, another thing I could do, kind of wreck the whole concept of the farm, is replace all these pistons here with hoppers, and then when I shear the sheep, it would just instantly collect, I think. Is another idea, but then the whole water collection system down there and all that's just kind of pointless if I do that. Woohoo! And also this is kind of messy here too. I might mess around with this and see if I can come up with a solution. Okay, you know, that might work actually. So I did put the slabs, I used stone brick slabs to divide each of the colors. So I think like the water comes down here. So it should flow, yeah, it should flow that way, I think. I'm not sure I like the look of it as much. It's kind of cool like when you're here and you're looking like this, to have the dividers between the colors. But when you're off way at the end here, which is where I usually view it from, it sort of blocks the view of the sheep. Pop-up sheep farm, woohoo! Especially the ones in the back, like you don't get that nice rainbow look going down like we did before. But it might make it work, so that will probably be what we have to do if it does. So let's try it out. It's better it's working than and like ugly than than not working and looking great, I guess. I think it's the lesser of the two evils. It's looking like, yeah, the wool isn't hopping over this divider, which is good. I was worried about that. Some of it might still land like in this path, which would be bad. So let's try just that half first and see what happens. So since they're all sheared, all the peeps should go down. Did I say peep? All the peeps should go down? All the sheep should go down when I hit the water button. Is the goal here. We'll go inside just to watch it. So when the wool falls down there, it makes the sheep go down. Nope. Not getting them all. Oh, and some of it's not going down. That was weird. So there's two pressure plates. There's two wood pressure plates. I think like if the wool from this side jumps over to this side, it's only going to land on that pressure plate, which will only make that sheep go down and not the other one. I think that's what happened there. Huh. Interesting. But it did collect it a lot better, which is what I also want. And I could just do a manual reset if I want. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. What do you guys think of that? Does it look okay? Or did you like it more before and just not working? Which is the lesser of the two evils, I guess, is the question. Okay, let's go again here. You know what, guys? Since we got the collection system for this working properly now, for the most part, the main thing is that it actually gets the wool. I don't mind doing this afterwards. Oh, that guy just came up and he's like, nope, going back down. Rejected. Grow better wool next time. Like, this does work. I think all the wool got collected. I think. Yeah, I don't see any around on the ground. So that's good. So I just have to run through, shear all the wool, shear all the sheep, and hit the button for the water, then hit the button for the reset, and I get the wool. And since we got that working, let's get this working, because honestly, if I don't fix this room, the storage room for the wool and the collection for the room for the wool, sorry, I'm jibber jabbering. I'm still not going to use the farm, because right now the way this works, That looks cool. Yes, I like that. That's neat. But then, honestly, to go through each of these chests and put the proper type of wool in each of the chests when you only have like 5 or less of each of the colors, no, I don't do that, to be honest. I just drop. That almost looked like wood. I just drop it off in one of the chests usually, and don't horse around with it. And it's a real pain because you can only pick up a couple at a time usually if your inventory is full. I was lucky this time my inventory wasn't full. So we are going to put a hopper in down below here and do an auto collection system. And also, like, this was made before trap chests and that, so I had to vary the chests on each of the different heights. You can have them next to each other. So we should try and make it look better too. And I'll show you this in case you were wondering, since we're talking about the sheep farm today. Uh, this is what we got underneath. So it's a 2-stage bud system. The way it worked is when the grass would regrow on the soil block, it would activate one of the buds, and then when the sheep would eat the grass, it would activate the second one, and it would push the grass block up high enough so that grass couldn't spread to it anymore. Now I'm not exactly sure if it works the way it used to, because I think they adjusted it where bud switches don't detect sheep eating grass or something. They might have reverted that though, because it does work somehow still. So who knows? I never really looked at it though, at why it still works. But yeah, let's fix up this room, shall we? So maybe one option. I like the idea of labeling the colors for the chests. I don't really like the item frames, to be honest. Would it look good if we did like all the colors below? Is one option. Although I do like the stone below. Maybe if we put it behind each of the chests, their proper color, that would look better. And we can have trap chests like this. I think it's gonna look a lot better when I fix this all up. Do it like that. Okay, I guess the big question is what's behind here. If I break this, can I put wool back here? I think I can. Yeah, I think we're safe too. So for example, oh man, my inventory is such a mess. So for example, we would maybe replace these 2 blocks with white wool, or the wool of for each of the chests. Oh, don't lose those hoppers. So it would look like that. White wool in the background. And I'll do like right here. I don't have a wool chest in my storage room anymore, so this is where I keep it. That might be cool. Let me try that. Oh, wow. This game. It's either really trolling me, or there's a reason for this, or I don't know. Okay. So I looked into the sheep farm as I'm building this. I'm like, I wonder how many sheep have regrown their wool by now. I look. Every single light, every sheep on the did I say right? I meant left. Every single light on the left and every sheep was popped up. And every single one on the right, the light was off and there was no sheep up. So that's starting to change now. Now there's some on the right. There's 1, 2, 3 at least. So either crazy chance that they all came up on the left before the ones on the right, or there's a reason, like a directional reason, that they're not popping up on the right as quick. I think the game's just trolling me because I spent 5 to 10 minutes below there looking at the wiring, trying to figure out what I wrecked while building this room, like making the changes, because we opened up into the wire room back there when I was breaking this. And I thought I wrecked something for sure. That was crazy. Anyway, so here we go. I think this will do okay. Yeah, I think so. Another option, just thought of this, wait a minute. Couldn't decide how I wanted to do this. Maybe, let's just check this out. I couldn't decide if I wanted to put like stone slabs, the white ones here, or stairs, or what to do with that. Because I do like the look of the bottom being equal to the top, but I don't like the look of the full wool blocks. So another option, wonder how this would look. Or if this is just stupid. No, I think I like it more with the stone. Yeah. Anyway, so this is what we got going on now for the collection system. Maybe let's shear them one more time, or a few of them anyway. So you just run along, click, click, click. There is a total of 32 sheep in here, I believe. So that's quite a bit of wool. That's over a stack of wool every time I shear them, if I shear them all. Okay, let's do just that side since it seems to regrow faster for some reason. Run back. And water system for the collection. So this chest, I have a central collection chest here, which is empty right now. And I believe the wool should start popping up in here. Give it time. It's got a long ways to travel. Should show up any minute. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That took a lot longer than I was expecting. It's running on ice. It should be quick. But yeah, it'll fill up and it'll sort itself. And then when there's like 64 of a color, I can easily just pick it up out of there and put it in the proper chest. So that should be cool. I seem to be missing a fair bit of the wool. 5 colors only. And we sheared them all. What's that about? I know we dropped a little bit here. Man. Ah, this sheep farm, it does not want to work. So that must mean the wool got lost somewhere. Down here, right? 1 second, I'll see if I can find it. I really don't know. I thought it would be on these pressure plates, but I'm not picking it up. White was definitely one of the colors that didn't get picked up. It's nowhere up there. Can't find it down here. Which means it must have gotten stuck down there somewhere. Ah, I am not looking forward to breaking all this. Oh, man. I don't have a clue. It doesn't exist anywhere. It's just gone. Some of the wool did get stuck in these droppers. The black did, so that's accounted for. I don't think this was all the light gray that dropped. Anyway, this is the way I did the elevator, the item elevator. If there is an item, well, from the hopper here, all the wool goes down the stream, lands onto this hopper, right? You throw, let's throw in all our planks here. Okay. So that turns this comparator on as it funnels in. That activates this clock thing. And that points into all the droppers. So it's really simple actually, but it seems to work pretty good. I was actually surprised some got stuck in the droppers because in all my testing here you can see they're all empty. So it must be because there was like a single piece that went in or something. I don't know. But the white and the light gray, it is gone. Oops. Not a clue where it went. Light gray, there's... And gray. Where's it gray? We missed out on 3 colors in that harvest. That was... I'll have to keep my eye on that. All right, everybody. So one more thing before we end this, maybe. Let's just spend a little time with Wilson, talking about Wilson. Maybe do a thing or two here too. So I hooked up a wire from the cow sensor, the player sensor. So when we're in the area, this wire pulses sort of randomly. If we're over 32 blocks away from the cow down there, this stays off all the time. But looking at this, at the speed it pulses, I think I'm just going to hook this up directly to his happiness. So every time it pulses, his happiness goes up by 1. And he has a range of 0 to 50 happiness, so it would take 50 of these pulses to take him from 0 all the way up to full. So when we're in the area, he'll slowly get a little bit happier over time. But you can see it's not very frequent that it goes, so I think it's a good rate. So that'll be one more way to increase his happiness, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty slow. Pretty slow going here. And also, yeah, I started talking about the whole note block thing. Thank you everyone that sent a response on that. The musical geniuses have informed me why the idea won't really work the way I wanted it. Like I wanted to make actual creature sounds by combining note block sounds. Like if we could activate maybe 24 to 30 note blocks all within half a second, maybe we could make a tune that sounds like a creature roaring or something, kind of like how the Pokemon sound on the old Game Boy. But it turns out, speaking of note blocks, thanks for interrupting. What was I saying? Stupid note blocks, man. I actually really like that thing still. But the timing between repeaters is just too long. Like it's 1/10 of a second apparently, and you couldn't really continue the tune throughout because of that delay. It's a little too long. And also the range of pitch, probably the most important thing, isn't very big in Minecraft, so very limited on what you can do with the note blocks. And you can't really stop a tune like partway through or anything like that. So just a lot of limitations that won't allow it to happen. But it is possible to make tunes that sound or that convey happiness and sadness and that. So that's probably what we'll do, even if it doesn't sound like a creature making noise. We can still convey emotion with the note blocks, which is good. One thing maybe today, this sandstone was just a temporary thing. I've grown very used to it. You guys probably have too. Should we keep it sandstone or should we change it? I brought red clay just to try here. Try to give Wilson a facelift if we can. Make him look better if possible. I don't mind the sandstone personally, but this might look just a little bit better. So let's try this out. Give me a second. What do you guys think? I don't know. I didn't change the background. It's still the sandstone. But I would use, I think, a lighter color for the backgrounds. Maybe quartz, but I don't know if I really want to use quartz though, because then it would just detract from the face. Distract. Both are good words. Yeah, so that's red. The other thing is, like, if I change those stairs up there to a full red clay block, it might be hard to see that age timer up there. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, here is the comments for today. First one, it says, "Hey Etho, I was wondering if you would ever consider playing Xbox 360 Minecraft or Xbox One when it comes out. Keep up the great videos. They put a smile on my face every time I watch one." Thank you for the nice comment. So I got Minecraft on the Xbox 360 right when it came out. In fact, I think Pause even released a video of us playing together on it, like the day of, a long, long time ago. It was okay. When I played it, it was behind on the updates quite a bit, and I did not like the controls at all. I think if you have a PC and an Xbox, you should probably play it on the PC. Personally, I have no interest in playing on a console, really, just because of the controls. But if that's all you got, a console, or if you just want to sit on your comfy couch and you don't have your computer hooked up to your TV, then console's good too. Getting the Xbox One when it comes out, I have no plans on that, or the PS4. I've heard nothing but bad things about the new consoles, so I'm going to give them a little while. And I have not seen a game that really appeals to me yet for them. So, not that I've looked. I haven't looked at all, actually. There probably is some good stuff out there. But, yeah. I've been really disappointed with consoles, honestly. Like, loved the N64. Even PlayStation was decent, even though I never really liked PlayStation, to be honest. Then we hit the next generation. GameCube, it was still okay. Like GameCube, it was starting to get a little kiddie though. Like lots of really, like they kept changing. Nintendo kept changing their characters to more fluffy, colorful, rounded things. I don't know. It just got more cartoony. PlayStation 2 was pretty good. I got a few games for that, and I liked them. Wait, GameCube, PlayStation 2. Yeah, and then came PS3 and the Wii and Xbox. The Wii, I only really like Super Smash Brothers on it, Brawl. And then, I'm going on a real ramble here. Never got a PS3, because I've never been a big PlayStation fan. It looked like there was some good stuff for it, though, to be honest. Good graphics and that. Got an Xbox later, much later, like a few years after Xbox came out, 360. And that is what I played the most. It was pretty good, actually. Even though it has a few problems, like it runs really hot and red ring dummy and that kind of stuff. But the new stuff, I don't know. Nothing too interesting to me. I'm really a PC gamer now. PC games are just so much better in my opinion. Next one. Hi Etho. I watch a lot of your episodes and I realize that you never make noise. No cry. Nothing. Only your han. When you're disappointed, is it because you try hard to stay calm when you're recording, or naturally you just keep calm? I just had to put this comment in because it made me laugh. When I see a creeper in that, my natural reaction is not to cry. Definitely not. I am pretty calm by nature. You have to really, really get me worked up to get anger out of me or anything like that. You pretty much have to threaten me or something like that. Reach those kind of levels for me to get angry. Otherwise, I just sound kind of disappointed. But yes, that is all for today, everyone. Thanks for watching as always. There it goes again. I really like note block things. We need more note block things. I wanted to get a bunch of Zelda tunes in my world here, and I haven't gotten around to that, like Song of Sarah. I saw a really good version of that on YouTube, but they didn't say the notes in the video. Like, they didn't show the notes, so I have no idea how to replicate it. Yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.